Should you wish to correct your course, now is the time. I will not tell you that you are doomed. I beseech you, pay attention now. Greetings, I am Thoth. I bring messages that may be of interest to some. We have reached DEFCON. We have reached humanity, have reached impasses on all political fronts. This is a time of great consternation. This is a time where individuals of the general public will be challenged to conceive of what may and is likely to occur. All, or the grand majority, are unprepared for the events that will follow and cannot be hidden. For, of course, those who wish to keep the information from their publics, their political bases, they have succeeded in controlling the narratives that have led to this disastrous situation. Prepare for the shockwaves. Prepare for an energy distortion as this house of cards falls, as the truth can be hidden no longer, and as the reality sours on the tongues and in the bellies of those who realize how deeply they have been deceived. It is not a nice phase of this process. It does, however, serve a purpose. If the public, if humanity can snap back from the stinging slap of the reality that they have been kept in the dark, they can indeed demand more. But you will find, as with human nature, that not all who fall rise up again. And not all who rise up again are prepared to take any action, but simply to sit by like spectators, now seriously interested in what is happening in the world they live within. There have been many times in the past that this has occurred, of course. However, the largest and greatest shock to many who will be dismayed is how, in the age of information, this could occur. When they wake up, when they see through the illusions that have been set before them, the disruptions will include panic, sadness and grief, dismay, anger, rage. All will feel and see and experience the injustice of the misinformation and withholding of the information that was critical for their preparedness for what comes next. I am speaking, of course, on the matters that have been hidden on the political stage and with regard to the experts' opinions being stifled, the experts being muzzled about what is happening at the surface of the earth, changing rapidly and violently due to the cracking of the plates that all else upon earth rests upon. There are eruptions to come across volcanic areas where it was not even known that volcanoes were present. For who has mapped the entire basin of every sea and ocean? None. But of course, based on what we or they know of the Earth's surface above ground, it should have been anticipated that the pattern of the Earth creating itself through these violent eruptions to turn magma and lava into solid ground, it should have been anticipated that such was the case below the seas and oceans as well. Is not a lake a significant indentation, ringing true of past volcanic activity? There are many things distracting the citizens of the world. All are not pretty, but all are distracting. It is fair to say that in the free world, there is more deception than within the countries that have dictatorships, where the dictator's word is the rule of the nation. The dictator has no grounds or reasons to present non-facts, for they require not the public support. Do you see the flaw in the system of democracy? They must fool their publics, their potential supporters. They have every motivation to be dishonest about the opposing parties' motives. They are working at length to undermine each opposing party, each threat to their secure position. It is interesting that humanity has not spotted this flaw in the democratic systems sooner. Many things are surprising. I shall not dwell there, but I will say, now is the time that the free world, the democratic nations, citizens must open their eyes, take control of their minds, and recognize that these leaders serve them. They need not wait for processes of re-election. I speak as one who wishes to deliver the most concise state, the most concise information to those who still have hope that humanity can correct its course. Should you wish to correct your course, now is the time to understand your collective power to insist on better leadership, better structures. I will not tell you that you are doomed if things continue on the current course. When you open your eyes and take in the information that will be right in front of you, blocking the noise of the politicians, you will see that truth, or forgive that likelihood for yourselves. I tell you in earnest, I beseech you, pay attention now. Do not allow yourselves to be distracted with the finger pointing. Now is not the time for distractions. Utilize your own internal guidance system to spot rhetoric, to spot the lack of accountability. Take ownership for disseminating the information that is presented to you. It is not a time to secure your beliefs and attach them any further to political parties. When the political systems that feign democracy are clearly working in the best interest of those within those systems, not in your best interest. Ask more. Ask more questions. And be open to the information that you yourself can gather. It is out there, for the truths are often hidden in full sight. And I beseech you to use your eyes now.